over to pick up Big Al. We're going to go over on the hunting lease. Going to put out some more of that Buck Bourbon 110, since we still can't find that other stuff. And Big Al's going to put out his trail camera. And we're only like 10 days away from opening a bow season, so just stay tuned. We'll be over on the hunting lease here soon. Hey everybody, Big Al and I are headed over here into on the lease to set out his camera. Got some Buck Bourbon 110 we're going to put out at his spot, and I got bagged for me and Jerod for our spots. And we're actually going to check and see how good this stuff is. I can't remember when it was Jerod and I put that out, a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. I can't remember for sure, but I had a viewer ask, what we thought about it. So this will be the moment when we find out whether it's as good as that. What was that brand, Alvin?
Bad Habit. Bad
Habit. You heard me and Jerod talk about being in a black and purple bag, and Dunham's was carrying it. I don't carry it anymore, but I just stumbled across some acorns laying on the ground. Right there. So there's acorns already starting to fall. So we're going to head in here and get Alvin's spot taken care of. Go check Jerod's spot. So we'll report back later. Okay, here we are, Big Al. I know everybody's happy to see his face. His tree stands here, all intact, ready to go. There's his camera box. We're going to try to figure out where to put his attractant. And we don't want it very close because him drawing back the bow is going to spook him. Now this is where he had his salt block. There's a lot of rock right here. I don't think we'd want to put it here, but you can look. That salt block, they have tore this log apart. They've cleaned all the leaves out, dug down to the dirt. And that's just the salt blocks we put out last summer. They even got starting with a small hole right there. Oh, wow. But we need to look and see where we're going to put his attractant. So, guys, you just stay tuned. We're going to try to find him a place to put this. Okay, Big Al's poured out the Buck Bourbon 110 here. This is about where he had his salt block, but he's trying to look for a better place to put it, but we got to come down here. There's a couple limbs that we thought we had everything cut out of here last year, but we found 2 limbs that need to be cut out, so we're going to have to come back on Saturday. So he's going to try to get his lock undone, so stand by. Okay, folks, he found the key finally, and he's getting his camera set. Make sure the date and the time's right.
Yep. Let's see here.
And we're hoping it'll capture anything coming over there. So standing here where his camera will be, right over there where you can see that log sitting beside that tree, that's where the deer attractant is, the 110 proof Buck Bourbon.
Let me see here. How do I clean them photos right there?
Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to help him a minute, so just stand by. Okay, Big Al's got his camera in. Did you turn it back on?
Yeah, it's back on.
Okay.
It's on pictures. Here's my key. All right. There we go.
All right, so he's set.
Yep.
His camera's looking at that. We're going to hightail it out of here. We go check Jerod's spot, put out some of that stuff. I can't check his camera. Then we got the long walk to my camera. And folks, we only got 10 days, so Alvin's going to pick up his bag and we're going to head it out here.
Exactly.
So just stay tuned. Folks, we're here. This is where we poured out some of that Buck Bourbon 110. Here is another spot where we have poured it out. Of course, Jerod's salt block was down there. We didn't put any of that Buck Bourbon down there, but we do have it here, and it's all gone. And in this hole right here.
Yeah. That's a big old hole.
Yeah. They've taken the dirt out, got down to the roots.
Yeah.
And everything.
Right.
So, you know, right there's Jerod's camera, and if I had the key to it, I could see what was coming in here, but yeah. I don't have the key to his lock. And for years and years, we used to, when we got these locks, you always get 2 keys. I'd get one, he'd get one. Yeah. And I'd do the same thing with my locks, but here in the past few years, we've just failed to do it. So I don't have a key to his camera, so I can't check and see what it's taken so far. Yep. But we're going to pour out this Buck Bourbon 110 proof deer attractant in these 2 spots here, and then I'm going to take a bag to my spot. So stay with us. Okay, we've made it to my spot. Tree stand's still in good shape up there. This is the second spot for the Buck Bourbon 110 proof. There's a stump we poured it around. There was an old log here. I don't know if you can see the deer prints in here. And down here, it's really gotten soupy. This is where we poured it out. So it's doing just as good as that other stuff that we can't find unless you go online. And it's, who was it? Sportsman's Warehouse? Sportsman's Warehouse, yeah. They have it. And we just found out that one of our followers on YouTube, plus a member of this hunting club, talked to them at Park Center Sporting Goods in Rainelle. They said something about getting it and going to have it. So we'll have to check and see if they end up carrying it. But right now the Buck Bourbon is working just as good as that other. My camera's down there, so I'm gonna go check it. And if I've got some pictures, which I know I should have, I'll share them in this video after this segment. So just stay tuned. Okay, folks, I've poured that around there, down through there, all the way down into here. And I had 284 pictures in a month just with that stuff. Because it was August the 14th when me and Jerod put that out. So a Big Al has it out at his spot, and I have it out at mine. Now, while I was down here working on the camera, I heard what's unmistakably a doe bleat. I heard, "Meh," and it was down in there. Then I caught a glimpse of a deer going down over the hill. She crossed right out here in front of me and Big Al. She walked out through that opening over there, walked back down. She just stayed in here. Last time we seen her, she's down past this pine tree, wasn't she?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're going to ease our way out of here, try not to spook her. We may, instead of coming the way we came, we may take the old four-wheeler trail back around.
That might be a good idea.
And not spook her. I did have a nice buck on camera. So, yeah, like I said, I'll share the pictures I had from the camera. I ain't going to share all 284, but I'll share some of the daytime pictures, a few nighttime pictures. I do have a bear that's come in here. Out of the 284 pictures, I think there was about 6 or 7 pictures of a bear. Mm-hmm. So, we're going to work our way out of here. So, y'all just stay tuned. I'll do a closing when we get back to the truck. But between this video and the closing segment video, I'll have those pictures I'll share with you. So just stay tuned. Okay, we've put out the Buck Bourbon 110 proof, and I put it out at, Big Al put some out at his spot. We got his camera set, put some out at Jerod's spot. Of course, like I said, I couldn't check his camera. And we went to my spot, put it out there, checked my camera, and as I said previously, I had 284 pictures. You've done seen some of the pictures in this episode. So it's looking promising. The doe that we saw looked like she was headed towards Jerod, so we took the long way around the old four-wheeler trail out to basically the ridge where my main stand is still at. And we found a couple trees down, but we found acorns on the ground. We found some hickory. We found one spot. I'm going to include a picture. It'll be in the closing pictures before the end of the video. What looked like a scrape, and it was right there where there was a licking branch. And you know, this is September the 14th. It's kind of early, I would think. I think it's the 14th.
Yeah, today's 14th.
Kind of early to be seeing that, but it may not have been, but it was right there. I seen it. It looked like a scrape.
Yep.
It had the markings, and then right above it there was a I don't know if it was some sort of poplar or whatever tree. And this one branch had no leaves on it.
Yep.
So I don't know if that was a scrape or what, but we seen that. But we're back at the truck. Just want to thank everybody for watching and your continued support of J&J True Outdoor Adventures. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and we're always, as we always like to say,
see you in the woods.
We'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Okay, folks. Jerod and I are over here. We'll check his camera since me and Alvin was here Wednesday. I told him how everything was all eat up and everything at Buck Bourbon. So we're going to hightail it in here, check his camera. Previous video, which I haven't posted yet, probably be posted by the time I get this one posted. I had a buck on mine.
Just add this one to it.
Yeah, I'll probably just add this.
I would just add it to it, make one video.
Yeah. So y'all just stay tuned, and you can tell fall's coming because you can look in the woods and see how things are changing already.
But it doesn't really look like it's thinning out a whole lot yet.
Some areas do, though. It all depends on where you're at.
Real thick, thicker than the last time me and you were here.
Yeah, but we're only 6 days away from the opening of bow season, so y'all stay tuned. All right, we've made Jerod's spot. I just want to show everybody something. I told you about using the Buck Bourbon 110, and if you can see this, now it looks like it's all gone, but there is some sort of mold. I don't know if that's from the molasses, but the deer have still been in it because they come over here to this. Of course, the sun's hitting it. You can see their footprints. They still been getting in this. A couple pieces of corn there. But you got this fuzzy stuff, which we don't know if it done that a month ago when we put this out. Because you seen in the video of me and Alvin over here, there was nothing like this. It was all just dirt, just muddy dirt. And I can still see some of the bran or whatever, the brown stuff right there. It doesn't have any mold on it. So I don't know what caused that. We just put this out Wednesday. So Jerod's got his camera out. I'm curious how many pictures. I had 284 in a month.
My batteries are about dead. They're in the red.
I didn't bring there, and I got batteries in my truck, but we didn't bring my truck.
I thought we just changed these.
Yeah, but depending on how many pictures you got.
345. And that looks like a buck. That might not be.
Okay, folks, we're going to take a look at these pictures and we'll be back. Okay, folks, we've retrieved pictures off of Jerod's camera. He's got some prospects. And he had 345 pictures. Of course, now he's had 4 days extra on his because Wednesday I couldn't check his camera. I didn't have his key. So, got a lot of does. Does with twins. So that looks good and promising.
There's a doe with twins, there's a doe with a single baby.
Yeah.
Mother does.
So bow season may be looking good for us. Of course, Jerod will miss opening morning,
Some of opening days.
but may be over here that evening. Of course, I'm hoping to be here all day. Big Al's already told me he won't make it opening day. So we'll just have to go from there with him. I hope that he's not falling into the rut that he fell into last year. So just stay tuned. We're headed back to the truck. Want to get out of here. So far, we haven't seen any deer walking in or walking back. So we just appreciate you watching. And just stay tuned for more. Like I said, it's only about 6 days now till opening day. Temperature, of course, is an extended forecast. Shows daytime high about 67. So we'll give it our best. So just stay tuned. Appreciate you watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as we're always fond of saying, see you in the woods. Thanks for watching.